Good afternoon, everyone, and happy Friday. As always, it's me, Wendy, and I'm here with Gigi, aka Goldie Carland, and Sapphire Cauldron on Etsy, um, YouTube, and Instagram. Say hi, Gigi. And guess who we have in the house? We have a mouse in the house, and she's playing with paper. Say hey, mouse. So you can't score stuff and say stuff at the same time, can you? That's funny. So let's see who we got here with us today. I saw Joyce. I saw the land. Yes, I did. I saw Joyce. I saw London. I saw France. I'm just teasing. I see Judy. S- Susan, Yanni, Betty. Hi, Betty. Oh, Dee Dee's here too. Hi, Dee Dee. She woke up from her nap. Sleeping Beauty has the rose. Susan Lynn and Judy Lipford. So, my understanding is my Tupperware party is still raging on. So, if you guys would like to join the party, I think Judy, would you please drop the link for me? And you guys don't miss out. They've got a lot of stuff on sale right now. I'm telling you, I I didn't ever dream I would get as busy as I did, but I've got I've got a big order to put in myself, and I was like, you don't see my underpants, probably because you're not wearing any, Judy. Hi, Lynn, and Sandra Taylor has joined. Um, Gosh dang it, I shut the words off here, and it should not be showing up. Let me jump out of there real quick. So I cleaned my desk, and now I'm sitting here thinking, gosh, I can't find anything. I can't find anything. You should be able to hear Gigi and them. Probably not because I didn't mute them. we
Oopsies.
we messed up all the way around today. It's been a rough morning, people. People. It has. It's been a kind of a rough morning. I see you. He says mom's
Mm.
talking to that thing that's on her head, and now it's time for me to want something. Elizabeth does it too. Okay, Judy has dropped the link to my Tupperware party. Not just any
Nice.
Tupperware party. It is a Savage Summer Tupperware party. Because once you get all the wonderful things they have, you can really become a savage and store stuff, serve things, go hide in the other room with it in a container where I mean, they've got some pretty thin storage stuff. You could go and hide. You could hide that under your shirt and go and hide and eat. It is. And you know what? Let's hope that I'll be able to get the lid off of one of those bowls without these savages hearing it. Because once they hear me
Oops.
open something, I am their new bestie. Sage could be snoring like she is right now, and she'll lift her head like, what was that? Am I
Elizabeth can be outside at the other end of the yard, and Wendy's in the house with the door closed. And,
quietly?
and she's very, very, as we've tested this theory, not even kidding, tested this theory. Mark is standing out on the porch watching the dogs. Elizabeth's all the way in the far, far corner. I'm standing inside the house at the door watching and looking, and Wendy is in the kitchen very quietly trying to scoop the food. And the second she pops the top on that lid, Elizabeth's head from outside pops up and she is on a flying arrow to the door, and she's at the door before Wendy can even scoop the food
It's
and put it
because
in the
she
bowl
can hear, what she hears
and
is
can
that
hear that.
she hears the tink tink of the food.
Yep.
going into her bowl. I could have swore I
Yep.
unmuted that. You know what? I'm going to stop trusting Streamlabs. I can tell you that. Hi, Donna. Thank you for being here. Lynn, McNicholas. Um, yeah, I'm excited about having some Tupperware. I, the dishwasher eats that Rubbermaid stuff from Walmart. It's just not as good. When I told Mom what we were doing, she says, she says Tupperware will be around. It's going to be three things left on this world. One will be the Walmart bags that you used to get from Walmart. Another will be cockroaches and Tupperware. Guaranteed. I'm not hearing anything. What? That's what I'm going to put on the t shirt. I'm not hearing anything. What? That's funny. Word mouse. Mark must be there at Mouse's, huh?
He did. He did. He was just pulling up
Uh huh. Okay, so we're going to get
to
busy
do
today.
a delivery.
Today I am sewing the journal together. This is the folio. I'm going to show you here in just a second what we did yesterday and how I finished up. I finished up really strong after I got off the video. Um, I did record it, so there will be a video out of how I did it. But let me show you what I have right now. Let's suck this video in just a little bit so you guys can see. There, that'll look better.
I love how springy, just springy and outdoorsy and exciting that set is. And I mean that seriously because it just makes you want to go like,
So
I
what
just want to go eat some strawberries,
I know it.
literally sitting in the garden.
So what I did here was I fussy cut this page and stuck it to this page. And we did have something on there. I didn't like it, so I ripped it off, which I'm famous for. This has been fussy cut from a different DigiKit. This is from a different DigiKit. I did add some lace across the bottom. Here's the first page. There's that lace. I made a, don't they call this a three-dimensional pocket
Yes.
where you put the paper down and then you make the pocket over it? So that's a pocket. And then here this is what's called a, what is this, sister? Um, what
What are
is it?
you? Which?
This, you know,
Um,
I forget, a sleeve.
let's see. A sleeve? Yes.
Yes, I made a sleeve with lace. So it holds the journal in place here. And then I
And
did
that's
this.
nice lace that's not going to stretch,
This
so
is
it will hold that
this is
always.
very nice lace. So then I did the three-dimensional pocket here. I started to do it here, and then I changed my mind. See, there is still a pocket here, but what I did is I took this was on a page and it was a picture, and I cut it out and made a canister. These strawberries are from that other DigiKit. And then they call these little coin pockets, but I think they're absolutely adorable. And so we now have a pocket here. And now we just got to move to the back. And I will be sewing this together and we are going to be putting more pockets. So this folio is more of a loaded pocket folio is what it is. So, yeah, and I do love, absolutely love the way the lace lays it layered up. I don't know if you guys can see it. I couldn't have done this had I done it on purpose, sister. Because
Mm,
look,
I
the
like
one in
that.
the bottom hangs lower. This one hangs a little bit lower, and that one. So when you fold it up, look at how it just
One
stacks.
one hangs low.
Yes, one hung
One
low.
hangs low. Like
Yes.
I
Hi, Eddie.
one hung
So
low, but it looks perfect that
I
way.
absolutely love the way that everything is looking backwards, correct? Yeah, it is. Let me fix that for you guys.
Oopsies.
You know what? We even went we went we connected up early enough that this should not have been doing that. And I honestly think that it's Discord. I do.
It's it's entirely possible it could be the Streamlabs flipping it the opposite direction, but
Judy writes lace underpants. So we will be adding a little more lace to this just simply because I'm in the mood and it calls to me. It has been calling to me at night. It's saying, Wendy, put some lace on it. Wendy, put some lace on it. But no, I absolutely love the way this journal slides in here. Rather than a pocket, we did what's that called again? A, t-
leave.
a sleeve. Now, whoever ends up with this, because this is, and I'm not saying who it's going to, you'll just get it in the mail. I'm giving this to somebody that I admire very much. So when you get it, oh, I'm not even going to ask. There's no sense asking. Nobody does it anyways. When you get it, I don't let me know. Don't let me know. Throw it in the garbage. Don't bother me. Normally, I would ask that you share it to the mentions page, but I'm done asking because it never happens. I can give my heart away and nobody would. I cannot begin to tell you how many things I've given away and I only ask one thing. So I'm done asking. So when whoever gets this, tell it to the wind. But anyways, I want to still give this because I love you. So there we go. We're gonna work on that. Okay, sister, how many inches you got left on your thing? Yes, Dee Dee, you do. That's the one thing I
Just
can say. Hang on a second. Dee Dee always shares. Dee Dee does exactly. I could tell you, Dee Dee, stand on one foot and share that. That's all I ask, and she would. So there we go.
um
Thank you, Cindy. I appreciate that. One would think, but you know what? You train people. I've trained people to do that. All they want from me is what I give. So go ahead, Toad.
we have probably about 5 inches by maybe about 4 inches. I'd have been
Mm-hmm.
done with this, but I had this little patch over here where I put the wrong color in the wrong place.
Oh no.
So I had to eyeball it really well and yeah, pick them out. That was a little irritating, but we got her fixed. Got her fixed, put it back together. But I'd have been done by now,
Thank you,
except
Donna.
had to
You d-
start over.
Hang on a
Or you
second,
know what I mean.
sister. Hang on. You did share your journal, Donna. You don't have to. The ones that didn't share, they know. So don't worry. It's okay. Don't worry about it. It's just me. And I want to tell you something. It honors me that somebody would want something of mine. And I just asked one thing, just one. That's all I asked. And that's not meant to accuse anybody or anything. It's not. But I might add, every time I give something away, I say the same thing. And then I have to do this to get what it was I want. So it doesn't matter to me anymore. Share it, don't share it, because I won't waste my breath anymore. And that is not why I gave it. I did not get it to have that, to have the what is it I'm trying to say, Toad? No, I'm not as generous as
Um
I used to be. See this hand? Won't be bit no more. So that's not why I
yeah,
did it.
the idea is that if it is shared in the proper place, Facebook sees that. And when Facebook sees that and they work the algorithm to make sure that the videos get seen, and the more the videos get seen, it's pennies, but the page gets paid. And I'll say it again, it's pennies, but the page gets paid. But that being said, when the page gets paid, that allows Wendy to do things like this,
Hmm.
which is
There's Betty.
make things
Give me a
to make
second.
things that she can give away. And when she's giving things away, it's like
Oh, there's Betty again.
it
Thank you,
benefits
Betty.
it benefits
Oh,
everybody
there's Betty again.
when
And Betty again. Wait for it. Thank you, Susan Yanni, for your nice comments. There's Dee Dee right there. Let's see.
yep,
What else do we have? Um,
but it
there's
requires
Lynn Ward,
the sharing to be done in the proper place.
which is right here on the mentions page. All you got to do is go to mentions
Yes.
and hit post. Hang on. There's Dee Dee.
Hmm.
Wait for it. It's going to load up. My internet is being weird. Go to the mentions page and look. I guarantee you. Yeah, you shared with me in your in the messages. But you know what? I don't want to do this cuz it makes me bitter. It hurts me. And when I feel hurt or used, it makes me bite out and be hateful. So, no, I know who loves me. And Donna, yes, you did share. You did, and so did. But Dee Dee does all the time, and Dee Dee does more that way out of a way of leading and trying to show. But it's okay. It's just if you can't understand that it hurts me. This is my time. This is my heart, my soul sitting here. But it's okay. Yeah, in the den. That means in on the mentions page. That's just like, nope, I'm not doing it. I will not expose how I feel anymore. What's up, Marie? So where did Mouse? Oh, Mouse is with
Yeah,
Marcus.
probably
So
probably making some sort of situation plans, sorting things.
making plans that aren't going to happen. It's like the
I
mentions
don't know.
page. It's my whole life. Wait. I just wait. It's nothing but a long wait. I cannot get that song out of my head. I swear I can't.
Don't don't say-
I
don't do it.
It's that stupid zoom, zoom, zoom. I'm zooming in my room. Thank you, Dee Dee. It's really easy too. All you got to do is just tag Elizabeth and the Savages. Don't cry. There's no sense crying. I cry, but I cry on the inside like a winner. No crying on the outside. See, when I feel pain, I turn a little bit hateful. And that's just because it hurts. And I won't let myself feel pain. And then I don't let people close to me. Anyways, where did those cows go that came in this morning's video? Oh, they already were dropped off. Um, Tim, my really good friend, my neighbor, he parks his horse trailer here on my property. He was just bringing the horse trailer back. I have my first great grandbaby here in the States due in July. Very nice, Cindy. And Marie Cox has been doing her diamond art and baking. It's amazing. I love it. Are
Mm,
you baking a turkey? Okay, so we're going to mark
very
this
nice.
off. Here it comes, Toad.
Mm.
Zoom, zoom, zoom. I'm zooming in my room. I cannot get that out of my. The other night it was 97 Rock, the future of rock and roll.
I
I
snickered for probably an hour after watching that when you sent it. I couldn't help it.
It
I
looks like
just like
Mr.
every time
Weemy.
it kind of does.
In
Kind
that
of
video,
does, but
I
it's like
swear it does.
I couldn't help it.
It does, it does. Okay, guys, so we're going to sew this together, but before we do, we're going to check and make sure that Wendy has not done what she is famous for. Can anybody guess? Here comes Linda Wood. Can anybody
Right.
guess what Wendy is famous for doing? Right here.
All
I know
right.
the answer.
Oh, you
I
freaking
know the
scared
answer.
me.
Creeper,
Hmm
creeper. Sorry. So I am feeling 100% better.
No, I wouldn't get upset. No question is bad. Let me show you where it's at, Judy. So we're going to head over to the main page to Elizabeth and the um yes, you're right, Susan. Yes, Dee Dee, you're right. So what we're what we're going to do is we're going to go to Elizabeth and the Savages, and then right here where it says post about and more, you just hit the more button. You can find the videos, the photos, reels, events, and mentions. Now, if you go to mentions, and I'm doing it from the wrong page. Hang on a second. I got to go back
Marcus
to.
is headed your way, sister.
Yes, just give me a
Okay.
second. Thank you, Dee Dee, um, for sharing my post earlier. So we are going to go to Elizabeth and the Savages. Now I'm looking at this on under my persona. So if you go to, let me find it, wait for it. Once again, posts, about, and more. And you can also post that Tupperware stuff right there too, Judy. All you got to do is tag Elizabeth and the Savages, and then go to mentions. Now, see where it says write post? It'll show your name above post about and mentions. You just go to write post, and we'll share something. Give me just a second. We can share. What are we going to share? Let me find something decent to share here. Um, excuse me. We'll put a picture of Weenie up there. So now, excuse me a second. You'll notice that it says write something to Elizabeth and the Savages Unchained. So we're just going to write hello from Mommy's messy desk. Love, Mr. Weenie. And then you just hit post, and then hang on a second. There. Now, right there. Notice we're on the mentions page, and there's that one. And then this gentleman became a top fan. Thank you. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Once again, there's Betty's Journal. You can scroll through there and see everybody that's ever mentioned anything about a giveaway will be right there. Look at Betty. Look at you, Betty. Look at you, girl. There,
He's
Dee Dee. Dee Dee
in
did
it.
the when she won, and her flag from Savage Island. Thank you, sister. That Goldie made. Thank you.
Well, what?
Thank you for taking the time to make that.
Oh,
And
well,
thank you, Dee Dee.
you're welcome.
Susan Yanni. I
I
love
was
that.
reminding myself not to forget
See,
something.
look at Susan Yanni and Linda Wood. Thank you so much. Linda's always posting on there. I love to go and look at what she says. And I do know you guys do that in the den, but you can also do it right there on Elizabeth and the Savages. So when we talk about the mentions page, that's how you do it. You just go to the mentions, and it'll say write something to Elizabeth and the Savages. Ooh,
The
somebody made
nice thing
meatloaf.
about the nice thing about the mentions page specifically is see in the den, the only people that see things in the den are other people in the den. But the mentions page is for the main page,
For
for Elizabeth
everybody.
and the Savages
And you
page,
know how I
where the
always take
entire world, where
I
the
al-
entire world can see it.
I always take it like, well, maybe they're just ashamed to say that
Son
they
of a
follow
gun.
us. You know what I'm saying?
No. Okay.
House is having a meltdown. Calm down,
Mm-hmm.
Francis. What'd you do, Mouse? What happened?
Oh, I scored it wrong, so we gotta do this
Oh, you're
again.
scoring
So,
wrong.
so I have a question.
Oh,
Is Marie Cox? Marie Cox, are you still here?
Hmm.
Marie Cox, are you still here?
Zachary Binks.
Yep.
probably
Okay,
not.
so I gotta cut. I gotta cut this paper again. Crap.
Okay.
You know what?
I need an
I have
affirmative from
never.
Marie Cox before I continue.
I have never had this many problems. Okay,
Okay,
so let
so
me.
I have a
Hush,
question
Cindy.
for you, Cox,
Okay.
from Marcus. This question is from Marcus. So, back there in like March-ish, somewhere in March, or the very first part of April, um, you said in while you put into the chat while we were in a live video that you had sent something this way and that we needed to keep our eyes open in the mail and it was supposed to be something special for Wendy. So because we know you're in, I'm going to say it, you're in Canada, you're in Canada. Sorry, couldn't help it. That's how I say Canada. I don't know why it makes me laugh at myself. But you on more than one occasion, you put a comment in that you were sending something that Wendy, we needed to keep our eyes open in uh spit it out.
For the mail.
Eyes open in the mail. And because Marcus is the one that always goes to the post office, he keeps his eyes out for that. And he discovered the other day that he's like, "Oh my God, I just remembered." He's like, "We were supposed to be expecting a package from Canada." And he's like, "It never came." And he says, "So what we were supposed to do was to reach out to you and say that if you sent that package." Now, mind you, he asked in the post office, he's like, "When anything comes internationally, will do they do like tracking and all of that?" And at the post office, they told us that yes, doesn't matter where it's going, whether it's from the United States, and Sister Mark says he's at your house.
Well,
Whether
the
it's
door's
from the
open.
United States, okay, whether it's from the United States or from the US going to Canada or from Canada coming to the US, that there's always tracking. So he said, considering the fact that it was potentially an expensive shipping, he says to let you know we never did receive anything. Um, so maybe you might want to check your tracking. Um, yeah. So just in case, because we didn't get anything, and then that way, whatever it was, you could potentially search because you got to try and find it from your end because you're the one that shipped it. At least that's what they told us at the post office. So yeah. So just an FYI. Okay.
Okay.
Did that make sense? I hope so.
Does anybody know where I put my bone folder?
Uh-oh. It's over here on my desk.
Oh, I just.
Sorry. I don't
I
know. I don't
I
think you
have
took it when you walked out.
no. I
Okay.
just had it not more than
All
5 minutes
right. Did that make
ago.
sense, Marie?
There it is.
Either an affirmative or a negative would be fabulous to know.
Okay, so I got one.
Um, so what do we mean, Judy? That doesn't go there. Okay, so that doesn't go there, correct? Hold on, I lost. Where are we at? Um, Judy, I had to read in the chat there. Judy, as far as like it's she wasn't referring to literally just the giveaways. If you want to post on the mentions page, you can with your journal that you did buy. because you can post that there and say, oh, you made this purchase. That's okay. Uh, you could, I think there's a mentions page on Wendy's page too, but you could put that there and say, look what I purchased and how much you like it or whatever, because that just lets the word out to, the world that, look at what is being done over here or there or whatever. And then that way it's basically like just advertising all the way around the board, I think, if that's how you would like that to go. But yeah, I do that all the time. If I buy something from someone, I like to say that it's, like a small shop or someone who's like, you have shopping locally or anything like that. I think that's fabulous. And I like people who show the things that they've purchased from small shops and that kind of thing. I think it's fabulous when people do that because I like to do it. I like to do the reviews when I've purchased something like from Etsy or whatever. I do the little reviews for everybody because that lets everyone else, like anybody who's looking on Etsy, can see, hey, that person did a beautiful job and they had good prices. And because crap, I wouldn't buy it if it wasn't a good price. But I think everybody's kind of like that. But yeah, did you find your bone folder, Mouse? Oh, yep, I
Yeah.
see it. Nice, nice. But yeah, did you did uh did Marie did you get all that, Marie? We were just concerned. Marcus was just concerned that you put that out there and then it potentially got lost or something. And he's like, that would not be good because shipping's freaking expensive. So
Well,
yeah,
not just expensive. I mean, we care about the things that
I see. Okay,
that
well, I will let Wendy know, Marie. And awesome. Thank you, Judy. Thank you, Judy.
Okay, your husband's going to go look out there in that little shed he hangs out in.
Nice. Marie says, oh, so Judy said, she says, okay, that doesn't go there, correct? And then she says, sorry, that was supposed to be for Wendy Jane Hatfield. And then I
um,
told her, I said, no,
so
please hold. I told her, I said, she can, do you have mentions on your page, on your personal page?
no,
Oh,
that okay, so Dee Dee has explained this 100 times. If it won't let you make a post, what you do is you make a post on your page and you tag Elizabeth and the Savages, and then I go in and fix it. And it's because it's a link, Judy. That's why I should have went
right. Well,
in
no,
and
she was saying that was the one that she purchased from you. And I told her, I
no, she
said,
doesn't have to show that. She bought
I
that.
know. I know. What I was
did
saying
you
was
not
I
hear
have
what
these
Goldie
moments.
just said?
No, she
Probably
didn't,
not,
because she was away
Cindy.
from the table.
That
She was away from the table,
that
Mouse, when I
um
actually said that. But
oh
no, I told her, I said, what it does, I said, even when I purchase something nice from like a small business or something, like on Etsy or like someone from Facebook or whatever, I still like to go back and do like what I would refer to as a review. And
Mhm.
I thought you had a mentions on your personal page, but my bad. But yeah, I agree. I would post on my page and then I tag them to let them know that I appreciate what it is that they did, or I go directly to their page and, try to do something on their page if I can. And then on Etsy, I always do the nice reviews because like I said, always, because I'm purchasing something from a small business or something that somebody made, just because their prices are always good. Because, me, I'm freaking tightwad. I wouldn't buy the dang thing if it wasn't a decent price because I'm a tightwad. But I like to go let people know that, you know what, hey, this is a small business. They've done beautiful work. Their prices are fantastic. Shipping was quick and fast, or like delivery for like digital stuff.
Or
There was
even
no
this
fussing
is
around,
ugly.
man.
They
It
should
went.
stop doing what they're doing.
Well, I try not to do that. But then again, if I'm looking at it and it's not cool, I won't get it anyway. But I always try to do that. So I look for those ways to be able to let someone know, "Hey, you've done a beautiful job and I appreciate the work that you've done." And that is like the coolest part. But if I can't specifically put it where everybody else can see it, I at least try to tag them and say, "Hey, yeah, I love what you did." Because
Love
at
the
some point they'll
shoes.
see that. Yeah. Yes, love lace, but Marie says, "I forgot to tell you that I have not finished it yet. I ran out of the fabric and had to order more. It just came in and I have picked it up and will get the set finished by the end of the weekend and I'll send you a tracking number once it's in the mail." Awesome. That would be fabulous. That way Marcus doesn't have to worry and fuss and feel like he missed something. Felt like he missed something somewhere. He thought he boo-booed and lost something.
Mm.
But yeah. So I will let him know that he did not. Okay. All right. Have we done all of our work now? Have we done everything?
Mm-hmm.
Now we get to play? Okay. Are you figuring your stuff out? What are you doing, Mouse?
Writing a pattern.
Oh, I see. Nice.
Just figuring all the,
All the little
yeah,
details.
I'm just writing a pattern.
Joyce says, "What's Mouse making?" Mouse is
Oh,
making.
hold on, and I will
Go
show you.
ahead.
Now, it's not going to look exactly like this. This is something I made years ago that I had to force myself to remember how I made it. And I was
Forcing myself.
trying to make this small, not smaller, but to the size, to like an 8.5 by 5.5 with a middle fold with a gatefold closure, and to convert all the measurements and everything you need so that everything works right. I finally said, this is what I was trying to do last night, and I I couldn't do it. So we've got your little journal right here, and it's got the pages that open. Now this all has on the outside, it has like an 1.5 inch gusset on it, but Wendy won't be embellishing that much, so she doesn't need. This was actually a diary that I made a
Have
couple
you
years
lost your
ago.
mind to say Wendy won't be embellishing that much? Have
An
you
inch and a
forgotten who
half.
you're talking about?
Well, that's
I
true.
don't know. That was kind of a
So
joke. I mean,
then
have
we
you
have,
forgot who we're talking about
I
here?
know it. I know. We have this page, and then it's got a pocket, and then you turn it, and you got this page and this page. Now, this is not done. There was more stuff inside the diary, but I haven't made it there yet because I do plan on finishing this, and I'm gonna do it up in that circus paper, and I'm
Oh,
gonna
nice.
put some. Most of the stuff in this will be that. Oh, the clear stuff. What's that called? The pockets. You'll be able to
Yes.
see through. What is this called? Yeah, it'll have clear
Acetate.
pockets. Acetate. So
There
here's
you go.
here's a pocket here, or a page and a page, and um and it's got plenty of, this has got lots of room. We could shove all kinds of stuff in it. And then another page, and then I messed up and I put the pocket that's supposed to go on the back page. Because your little bonus journals will go in there. And then a page, and then another page, and then the back. And um than this page. So that's essentially what I'm doing right now, only this is a 5 by 6, and I'm making what I needs to be an 8.5 by 5.5.
So you're
And
saying you needed it bigger or
yeah, we're
smaller?
playing dress up
Different size.
bigger. Yes. And
Okay. Just checking.
when you
Hi, Patty Baker.
so that's what I'm essentially doing. I'm converting measurements out of my head. I had to remember how it was that I made it, and I couldn't.
Sometimes it's not easy to grab the thing and go, oh hey, we'll just make it bigger. Sure.
No, not when you're
Yeah.
constructing out of paper. You can't just run a bead along there and say connect that and braze it off and
What
let's
are
go.
you playing in over there?
I'm
Who?
looking for something to sew this journal with. I need to.
Mhm.
Oh, I looked all over for these. They're right
Oops.
here.
Oh, and I forgot to tell you guys. Guess what I
Are
Dang it.
started
you kidding me?
Nice.
Look it
last night.
right here. I was going to
Oops,
put
sir.
that on that journal that Judy bought. Which, by the way,
Is
Judy,
that
that
the one that you got to go on my journal, sister?
the journal that that one with the lavender and lace, it will be going out next Tuesday. Look at here.
Did
I looked all over for that and could not find it for the life of me. And it was
you
right here.
want me to bring some of this stuff over that I found?
Well, if you want to bring a roast or something that you've made, that'll work.
No, look at that picture. Because look,
Dang
there's
it.
even a place you can set like a little uh, flat back pearl or whatever on these. I found these
I don't
the
have
other day.
any color that to sew that with. Give me a second, Mouse. I'm thinking. Um, and then also, Judy, I'll have Gigi invoice you if you're ready for that. Um, you don't have to put what what you want your invoice to reflect, but I do know that we were doing the payments on that. So just send me a text, and when you're ready for your invoice, I will have Gigi invoice you. And once again, Judy, I don't mind taking payments. And all of that does include shipping and handling. Yes, by Wednesday. Okay, well, just text me when you're ready, Judy. And like I always say, you never know when something's going to come up. You're at the end of the month and you're at the end of the month, and then the beginning of the month comes. You just never know what's going to jump up there.
These things happen
Dee Dee said,
occasionally.
bring supper to my house. It'll be appreciated.
Mm.
I won't have to cook. And we'll post Dee Dee on the mentions page eating it. Dee Dee. Susan Yanni would like one. Susan, I have to tell you something. Elizabeth James absolutely loves that Operation toy. That guy, she drives me nuts all night for that.
She thinks that's the shiznit.
She
She
has
loves it.
not shiznit. She has not been that excited over a toy in a very, I mean, she likes her toys, but this thing, and she can just like be thinking about it, and she'll go and start whining and doing her little I'm gonna be spoiled brat. Yes, a picture of me filling my face. Me too. Yes, it's true, Eddie. It's very true. That's why I think Mal should go cook me a turkey pot pie.
Mm, mm, mm. I always forget how it is that he said that.
Well, you know what, Susan? I want to buy another one. I won't let her play with it very long because I don't want her to chew the rope thing off of there. And she is a spoiled brat. We all meet at Dee Dee's house for roast and fixings. Yes. While
Mhm.
you're going, stop and pick the mad mouse up. Mouse, that's one thing my mouse can make. She can make a roast that'll melt in your mouth. Mouser, you need to scoot over into the screen just a little
Give
bit.
me just a second. I'm almost done. Then I can sit down and put this
Oh,
together.
so I have to tell you, where do we mention that we have the most wonderful brother-in-law in the world? Where?
We don't,
Mm,
because
not
like
not
I've
real
always
loud.
said, you start giving
Not
praise
real
to your workers and
loud.
they get lazy.
He's not my workers.
What you do is you tell them, if you try a little harder, you'll get maybe next month on a Thursday, I'll let you have the day, half the day.
You can
Well,
have
in
all
the
day.
morning and then at noon you got to work a little longer.
Well, I
So,
know what he means by he wants those sprinklers because he doesn't want the grass to dry up. And I just got informed to get rid of Sinsky because he found fertilizer on sale for the year.
Nice.
So, yeah, I've been told.
He just he just hates the fact that they show up, they spray, they do, and it's like, oh well, we're getting rid of the spiders or we're getting rid of this, and then we turn around and there they are. And it's like
here
you
I
didn't get
was.
rid of crap.
Well, I swear, since you bought your house, it's like he's taken possession. Everything's his. Don't touch
Yeah,
it.
that's what I'm saying. It's
That's what
like you
he said.
just
He tells me.
don't.
He tells me, "Where's the keys to my shed?" It's like, there, last place you left him. I'm gonna call him Freddy Krueger because he hangs out in out there in his little garage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Lynn Ward is watching. She's lurking.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody hide. Shh, Lynn's here. Don't make a move. What are you doing, Lynn? There she is. Hi, Lynn.
Hi, Van.
Our butter has arrived.
Yep. And by the way, I will say this one more time
To who?
for
Me?
for Marie. That wasn't a complaint, Marie. That was purely my husband being concerned that he had forgotten something.
Oh, she's probably not
And
even
then
here.
he was concerned that, here's
Oh,
someone
no,
spending money
Donna.
to do something and nobody said anything. Or like we forgot or something. And it was like he knows that shipping, hello, I ship enough stuff. He knows how expensive shipping is.
Oh, God,
And
yes.
coming back this direction is as expensive. So he was just concerned. He's like, just thinking, hey, our bad.
You want me to send Mr. Weenie to do your dishes, Lynn? He'll come do dishes. You've got the Jersey Beach Boys. Let
Oh,
them do the dishes.
uh-oh.
Jaeger's over there going, yeah, I'll lick those dishes.
We can help.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not
See,
gonna
I don't
go
think Lynn is,
there.
Marie's here. She doesn't usually stay long. She's just in and out kind of girl. She's,
Oh,
Well, she
come
said
on.
she was a bacon,
yeah,
but yeah.
she's probably taking something out. So, what was for dinner, Lynn? Did we have some kind of crab or Boston cream pie? Something Italian?
A Boston cream pie is not Italian.
No, I said or something Italian.
Oh,
Oh, right there.
or.
No, Marie is
Yeah.
still here. It's all
Oh,
right. Don't
oh,
worry about it. You know what? We forget about
no,
stuff every day.
it's it's fine. It was like it's Marcus, he just him. He's just looking out for everybody and going
He's
just making sure he
he's
didn't forget something he wasn't supposed to do, but
he's just a nervous
just a man.
Nelly. Fried chicken. Wow. Fried chicken,
Oh.
steak, mashed potatoes. Damn it. Why can't I live there? Do you hear that? Fried chicken, steak.
Uh-huh.
Oh, fried chicken steak. Uh, uh,
Staking, yeah, staking.
Lynn,
Mhm.
will you marry me, Lynn?
Oh that I miss CT.
You
Sister, I
wouldn't
see you're tying that thing, but you gotta check your phone.
you wouldn't
Check your.
have to do dishes if I lived there. I'd be like, "Oh, your queen, your majesty, please sit down so you can rest to make breakfast." I said yes. She said yes. And guess what I'm giving you? Guess what I'm giving you for our engagement party? A side of beef.
Pots and pans.
Nice.
One time for like 5
Oh,
years in a row,
here's your roast, guys.
Wendy and Tom would go to the mall.
Sister, I'm sorry. She said send me a roast. She didn't say what
Go ahead,
kind.
Mouse. What did me and
Yeah,
Tom
never
do
mind.
for you?
Sorry, Mouse.
They would go to the mall at Christmas time. And for 5 years in a row, I got crap like brand new pots and pans and stuff to cook with.
Mm-hmm.
And I finally broke down and told both of them, I love you both, but if you bring one more thing in this house for me to cook or clean with at Christmas time, I'm going to scream. May I have a gift that doesn't involve work?
No,
I,
I bought Mouse. I can't. What was that? Calferware or some? What was that?
Capelon. That Capelon.
Yes, and
I
then
love it,
I
but
bought her the. So what we're doing here is just checking to make sure I didn't poke through the side, because if I did, I'll just rip that page out. Then I buy you a big KitchenAid so she could make cookies.
pasta.
Pasta, yes, I am
That
a
was the
pasta
year of
eating
the
fool.
damn pasta. It's like, really? Now I'm going to make pasta from scratch.
So Lynn, if you would like a new set of dishes or anything to
So
cook with,
be careful what you're getting for your engagement gift.
and then that's our wedding gift. I might even take her out to dinner just one time. One time. The rest of the time you're in there. Do you like that, sister? Look at dink, dink,
Nice.
dink. I love this paper. I found that this is, wait for it. Oh, I don't know what her name is. You know what? I'm bad. I need to be set down, have a light shined in my face so I can remember these people that I buy their digital kits, because I don't know. There's too many of them. Okay, guys, so we're going to check the back half here. And we're pushing up on it. Bells and toys. I love that. Hand door cow team house called tea, sleigh bells, etc. That was their Oh, look at this, sister. That's them corsets that I made. Look at
It sure is.
That's the corsets that I put in Betty's sewing journal. And this came from a different person. See what I'm saying?
What are you saying?
What I'm saying is that each shut up. I'm not saying that.
They
Now
get all
she's
they get all
laughing at
fussed
me.
up over, it's my image and don't steal my image, but
Well,
yet
don't
it's
give
like,
them the keys to hang me with. Knock it off. Hush. I
no,
still
I
have a
mean
favorite
they get
pot
all
I
fussed
got.
up over that, but yet it's like it's crazy because you can find them everywhere.
So Lynn says, I still have my favorite pot I got at my bridal shower 50 years ago. I love it. Hi, Gail.
Oh,
Okay.
So I
this
wasn't
is
going to
gonna
announce
be.
it, but I'm going to go ahead and announce it. I am going to be making 3 more of these as a surprise giveaway. Now, I'm going to just be giving the journal away. If you happen to win the surprise giveaway and want the folio is $24. Or no, excuse me. I keep forgetting to put the shipping on it. It would be 30. See, I have to remember what the regular, well, it'll be around $29, $30 for the folio, but I am giving the journal away. If you don't win and you want all of the above, it's $65 for the folio and the journal. Ta-da! So
Ta-da.
next week, that's what we're doing right here, or this weekend rather. I'm gonna make 3 more of these, and we will be doing a surprise giveaway. And Dee Dee will be the one to monitor that if she still wants to. So there you go.
Mhm.
I like that. And Kristen looked at every single page. And thank you, Betty. I like that lady liked what I made. Thank you so much. All right, so we have arrived. Now we can tear this template out of the middle.
Mhm. Okay, so my our third winner
Oh, for the
for my
dime.
giveaway. So we had
Yes.
yesterday we had Eddie Morris, and we had, I'm spitting it out, Donna Tate, correct? D-
Hmm.
Am I correct? Lord have
Yes.
mercy. I'm
Yes. Do
losing my
you need?
mind.
Hey, can I get a hallelujah? Amen, sister. Let me stand up and
I,
praise the Lord.
I,
He's
I,
got me. Jesus is living inside of
I
me.
know
Did you hear
for a
that?
minute there, I was
We
like,
have
I'm kind of
Betty.
like,
We have
I,
Betty Larry Davis who has won. I'm just teasing.
you nut.
I'm teasing. Hey,
Thanks, you just
oh,
told
he's
her.
got. Oh,
You
I did,
just
didn't I?
told her.
Okay, and then we
You
had
did.
Eddie Spaghetti. He won a diamond dot. And who else was that other lucky follower that won? Who was it? Say their name. Praise their name. Praise it. Come on, Jesus. Say their name. Who won?
The
Who won?
redcoats are coming. What?
Who won? I'm
I
asking.
don't
Oh,
know.
Lord. Betty.
It was Betty, and who else won?
Eddie.
Eddie Spaghetti. Who else?
Eddie, Betty, and Donna.
And Donna, come forth, Donna. You approach me, Donna. Come
You
to
nut.
me. There.
Marcus, or excuse me. Dee Dee's like screaming. It was Gina Webb.
Oh,
Good Lord.
Gina
I'm
Webb.
looking at the wrong
My bad.
person's face here.
I'm
Sorry. Thank
sorry.
you, Dee Dee.
The Lord got a hold of
Sorry.
me.
My bad. Sorry, Donna.
He was inside me. I'm sorry. It
And
was.
sorry, Gina, if you're here and you're looking. I'm like, I screenshot and I had faces, and I'm looking at faces, not names. My bad. Excuse me.
Well,
Thank
gosh,
you.
I couldn't
She's
figure
like,
out.
Gina, wasn't it? And I'm like, slap me right in the face.
Sorry,
It's like,
sister.
yes,
I got
sorry. My
carried
bad.
away. I got carried
I
away.
did. I got a little lost in the. I
Disregard
got a little lost
everything
in
that
there
just
too.
happened, other than
Look
hallelujah
at Donna's
and
like, what?
Jesus is living inside me. I'm walking the blood right now. Just disregard everything
I'm
else.
sorry, Donna. I'm sorry, Donna.
Donna, what?
Dang it.
I'm surprised I didn't get Mouse to get up and do a little jig. Mouse, where's your
But I
little
was like,
jig?
I was looking at pictures,
on.
and I'm like, it was where I wrote it and what I was looking at, and because I'm sitting here and what I'm looking at is way over there.
What?
Sorry.
I hate this paper.
My bad.
Hey, we're talking about
Yes.
giveaways, and you're hating what you're making over there for me. Don't hate it. Love on it. Tenderly caress
And
the
I'm gonna
papers.
let Pepper eat it here in a minute.
hey, you're supposed to come over here, right over here, and do that. No,
What's he
seriously,
doing?
come over here.
What's he
Come over
doing?
here. Just a second.
Get
Get
your
over here, so
hairy
you
ass
say it.
over here. That's right, Judy.
Get your guns. The redcoats are coming.
Oh, tell him liberty.
She said liberty or death. Mm-hmm.
There it is. Go get your cabbage there, Caleb. Okay, I love that. I love saying that. I do that to Mom sometimes. Mom will look at me like, will you sit down? Mom will say, oh, thank Jesus. And I'm like, yes, let's praise him right now. Every time you thank him, you should stop and praise him. Right, Mouse?
Dee Dee's like, Dee Dee says, I just remembered because when I came on last night, you needed her address. So I figured that was why. Dang it.
I
Now I feel
told
like a
you.
dork. I
I
do. I
t-
feel like a dork.
I told you that's okay. There's something. There's
Well, I've
always
got the boxes
something.
are sitting over there. They're sitting over there. Sorry, but who won the diamond dot? You did, Betty.
Betty, I gave it away, Betty. I'm sorry.
You did, Betty. But they're sitting on this chair over here, and from the angle that I'm looking, but I'm looking at the pictures, I have a post-it note on the boxes, and I put I put the names on them. And you, Miss Betty, you had vacated the stream before I got a chance to say that you were my third winner.
Mhm.
So now you know.
You
She
bounced
says,
out
I
of there a
did.
little quick. Yes, Betty.
Yes, you did. It's a very relaxing beach scene.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
The hell was that? That sounded like a cow or something. Was that you, Mouse?
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I want a cigarette.
Oh, well, go have
Uh-oh.
one.
Danger.
I only smoked half a cigarette when Mark brought those. I haven't had one since like 3:30 this morning when I got up.
Good job.
I thought, okay, I want to see how long it is before I want a cigarette. So I made it about 12 hours.
Well, that's good,
Wait, what
Mouse.
time is it?
Good
Yeah,
job.
about 12 hours.
Good job, Mouse. You're such a
Yeah,
smart mouse.
not really. No,
Yeah.
my mind's working over this. I'm just thinking that this 1/8 inch
Shit.
gusset that I want, and that's just to hold the pages up so they don't crash.
Mm-hmm.
That's something that I don't know if you found that yet, but if you don't put a little bit of framing in there, your pages will eventually crash into each other, and it won't be pleasant when you look at the book. You don't want your stuff to crash and rub and be difficult to look at.
I
So
see, Mouse. Thank you.
I'm building a better mousetrap here in my head.
I see.
Once I get it figured out, and the one, like I said, if I
Oh,
should have
God, you
just
are
made.
really loud, Mouse. I think it's because you were quiet and now it's just like extremely loud. Are you there or did she hang up?
No, I think she's there.
No, I'm
Either that or
here.
she stepped outside with Dee Dee to go enjoy the day.
Mm.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah. No, I'm outside. The only reason why it got loud is I had the phone up next to my mouth.
Oh, I
Huh.
see. What?
Yeah. So nothing. I was looking at my sprinklers. I'm gonna have to pull all the heads off the sprinklers in this little field because down it's plugged up. It's all right. I'll take care of it. Mark said he'd come and help.
thanks,
'Cause I'm not
and
one of those
Yanni.
bullshit.
Mouse.
So, see, I told you I got these little boxes and I had them and I wrote everybody's name on them. I just got to put the addresses on.
Just don't let her fool you. She's better
Okay?
than me at doing a giveaway.
No, it was like they were laying on the table and I needed to pick them up before I did something stupid like spill something.
So is Mouse still there or did she fall down? Did you fell down, Mouse?
Um,
Yes, I'm here. I just muted the phone so you
voila.
didn't have to hear the chickens.
Oh,
Yeah, but I don't mind listening to the chickens
I don't either.
sometimes.
I
I
don't.
Sometimes
do.
they're a little weird and creepy, but yeah,
I
like
don't
When you
when they're
listen
either.
crowing
to
at
them,
4 o'clock in the afternoon.
24/7 all day long, even in the house, it
Ginger won't
gets a
do the
little bit
dishes. Oh, Lynn. Okay, I'll send Mr. Weenie. Weenie and Elizabeth, Red Rover, Red Rover. Bye, Lynn. Thank you for coming
Bye,
in.
Lynn.
Save me a bite. Dang
Okay.
it.
Mhm.
What?
Can you hear?
Oh, we can't hear anything you're saying,
Uh-uh.
Mouse. She must have went outside with her headset on.
No,
Yeah.
I'm right
Mhm.
here. I
Mhm.
can hear you. I'm on my phone
Yes, Betty.
on board.
You
You
can
can
text.
send. You
You
can
can.
send. You can either text Wendy. You can text Wendy your address, or you can send it to me in the messenger, whichever you prefer and whichever is easiest for you.
You can text it, Betty, if you want. I just don't save anybody's addresses, and I do it more out of security reasons, because you never know when something's going to get hacked. You know what I mean? So
Mm.
I'm better off doing that as a practice.
It's good business to not keep anyone's personal information.
Nope. Just don't look. You know what they say?
Yup.
Don't
No looking.
look before you leap. You know what?
Don't look.
I
Do
like it
not
that.
look before you leave.
Okay, Betty.
No looking, no leaping. Something
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
like that.
So I am going
Ooh,
to sit here and embellish this journal. I need to print a few more pieces of ephemera. I want to load this. I'm going to load this whole thing with nothing but ephemera. And that will be the fun part of this journal. Because if I was getting one, I would want it loaded. Just remember that, people. People.
Love the good ship.
Yep. Look before you
Okay.
leap. Sometimes it helps. Let's see. I don't have all of my ephemera printed. Gosh dang it. Hey,
Okay, I'm back.
And what?
I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do with this. It says to glue one side to the other. I don't know. I know nothing. Hmm. I'll wait on that. Sometimes their ephemera is a little confusing.
Okay.
Some of it is like, I don't know, but I like how you take the thing and just say, bag it, I'm making my own anyway, like you're kind of doing right now.
Well, this is not ephemera, but I like the little cupcake. So that's what we're doing. And hopefully, I haven't cut anything off because I can't really see what I'm doing. When you fussy cut, it's not really, you're not moving the scissors. You move what you're cutting. That way, there you don't have choppy lines.
I was trying to listen to Marcus and I had the microphone flipped up and I'm over here looking at what you're cutting and I made a comment and I realized just now you didn't hear a
I
word I
got it.
said.
I got it,
I,
Betty. What,
I was
sister?
agreeing that oh, I was just agreeing that sometimes their ephemera is like kind of weird and funky, but you just take it and go bag it. I'm doing it anyway.
Bye, Gail.
And you make your own.
Yep.
Come on.
So I think we need like 4 of those. And
You
other than
know,
that, that's all I'll say. I love you more. Out the door he goes.
Where's he going?
Lowe's.
Eh,
The other one. The other one.
oh.
Yeah. Scott's to grab it was the backsplash thing for the bathroom.
Oh.
Yeah. There was only one available here.
I see.
And he's like, he said, I think I need 2 more or 3 more.
Hmm. Let's see, where'd that paper go that I had yesterday? I hate saying that. I I'm sorry for saying that. I did too. There was some. Oh, there it is. I found it. That's what I had yesterday, remember? I,
Mhm.
I'm hungry, and you know what it sounds like today? I want some pizza. I want something kind of comforting. And to me, pizza food is very comforting. It's awfully quiet now. We had all this interaction. Did Mouse come back? Yeah, there she is.
Yeah, I'm back.
Mhm.
You're awfully quiet, Mousy.
Sleepy. Plus,
She's lining things up. I can see it.
they usually in the album making world,
Mm-hmm.
they will tell you an 8-inch gusset, which I just did a 16th-inch gusset, can't be done.
Why?
Just you can do it, but it's a lot of work. And that's what I'm doing right now. Is the 16th gusset on all of these pages so they don't crash together. And you
Print.
still
Edie
have the
says she's having
ability.
Huh?
pizza.
Are
She
you?
said, "Come on over, Wendy." She said she's having pizza.
Oh, that sounds
Let's
good.
get over there.
I'm
You'll
hungry.
still
Get
have the
yourself
room in
over there.
here to
Okay, so I need one.
embellish, and you won't have stuff alligator mouth on you. So
I readily admit it. There are those times when I see things like people do journals or stuff or whatever sometimes,
Mm-hmm.
and I see them and I see that they're doing that whole alligator mouth, and my brain instantaneously goes, "Ooh, goody." There's all kinds of
Well, that is true. If you get a journal and it doesn't alligator, it doesn't alligator just a little bit. Nobody loved on that journal. And
I can't help it.
I have
I
to stop myself sometimes. It's like, okay, that's enough, Wendy. And then what I do is I stick a press over it so it'll smash down just because I don't want somebody to see it and say, oh, she didn't have a clue of what she knew what she was doing because it's got alligator mouth on it.
there
There's
we
Gina.
go.
No, we didn't go shopping today, you guys. My mama took a stumble this morning and I I didn't want a chance taking her out just in case. I mean, she was fine. She sprung up off that floor like a spring chicken, but I don't know. I was just a little worried. I said, "Why
Okay,
don't we
so
rest
there's
today?"
one side. Check that out.
And
Dun, dun,
Judy
dun,
asked me if I
dun.
got some sleep last night. I did, and I slept really hard. It was amazing. Let's see. I need those to go.
And with that, it allows the page, once you put some weight on it. Have you ever looked at those books when you're looking at them that this page will stand up straight and you have to hold it down to look at it, right? So after you get some weight on this page, it won't do that. You don't have to make that long flap to keep the book to lay down, which means you've lost no um, real estate
whoops.
on your page.
Okay.
So your sister's a
Mhm.
dadgum genius. Your
Gump,
twin is. Yep.
why did you put that together like that?
Mm-hmm. Let's see
Speaking of
here.
Gump,
So
have you heard from him,
score on.
sister? Oh,
Gump.
yes, you did. Never mind. Talking about Zach.
Oh,
I like calling Zach Gump.
yeah.
Gump.
Take a left. Yep.
Here, I'm looking at ephemera. I'll be right over there. Just 1 second.
I did it. I did that thing I don't like to do. See?
What?
That sticky adhesive not
Was
where I
that
didn't
F?
want it.
That was C. Oh, I'm gonna pull my hair out.
Can I help?
No.
I want to help.
Okay,
Can I
let's
pull
do
your
this.
hairs out?
Wendy's over there standing there going, "Let's do this."
No time like the present, people. Grab a piece of hair and start jerking.
Mhm.
I will, Betty. No, my mama's okay. She just, Gina says, I'm here, just got put on oxygen. Well, I hope that makes
Uh-oh.
you feel better, Gina. Do you know that Gina has never been able to breathe through her nose? She's always had
Oh,
to breathe through
Gina.
her, since she was born. She's always
Thank
had
you,
to breathe through
Susan.
her
Hi,
mouth.
Amy. You know, I've always been a mouth breather. Always. Um, I wouldn't know. And that's just, oh, come on, play nice.
So you're the creeper stalker that calls me and does that. No,
What?
No,
I'm kidding.
it reminds me of that little girl off of
Shut
Stranger
up.
Things, the first season, when the one little boy calls them mouth breathers.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay, and
Sorry, Mouse. I was just kidding.
I almost said
No,
her name.
sorry, I'm thinking. I'm building
Hi,
the next
Amy.
part of this book in my head while I'm doing this.
So Amy is here. Are you going camping this weekend, Amy? Um, okay, so we got that and that, and I just need this. I
Shine
almost
on.
said her name when I'm standing here printing this.
Who?
I can't say her name. This is a surprise.
Oh.
Oh, true.
Yes.
Yeah,
This
don't.
is a big surprise.
This is like trying to burnish that cardstock that we had gads and gads of. What
6 times 4 is what? 30?
24.
24.
24. So I need 30. So we need one more 6.
Basil cardstock, Goldie. You got to be
Yes.
careful how you fold it or it cracks.
Yeah, but it is one of the best cardstocks on the market.
Yeah, they can
It
keep
is.
it.
It is.
The Marquette.
I don't
On
like
the
basil
Marquette.
cardstock.
I love
Okay.
basil
So
cardstock
we got
because it's got a
that.
touch of
Fussy.
texture to it, depending on which one you get.
I don't like fussy cardstock.
Fussy. Fuzzy Wuzzy
Mm-mm.
was a bear. Okay, we're going to ink this up real quick.
Thank goodness we're not doing a whole album with this 1/8" gusset.
Amy says she's going camping in 3 weeks, Mouse.
Nice. Tom is supposed to be home early.
Are you guys going camping again?
Lord, no. We're gonna jump on the motorcycle. It's time to ride my
Thank you,
iron
Betty.
pony. She needs a good run. I'm gonna pull her out of there next week and start shining
Gina
her
says, I
chroma.
want to buy a Dachshund journal. Well, Gina, when I get to making them, I will make sure you get one. I'm just like I said, you guys, I've got, I think, 4 DigiKits that I've purchased. Um, I'm looking for just a couple more, and then we're going to be putting together the most amazing Savage journal. And what I'm looking for is I want to add kitties to it too for Pepper Ann. And not just any kitty, it has to be a black kitty because our Pepper is a black kitty.
She's going to take the black cardstock, put 2 little
Thank
white
you.
dots for eyes and some whiskers, and go, there's Pepper Ann we found.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It's my
Yep.
puppy.
And that's what it's going to have, you guys. It will have Dachshunds in it, but the ephemera in it will be Elizabeth and Weenie, Sage, and Pepper Ann.
No, actually, I think we're staying home because I want to get the garden tilled and I want to plant Mother's Day weekend. And I do think we're going to run up on the mountain though and go mushroom hunting.
Go tell it on the mountain.
Yeah.
Yes. Loki is a very, very, very dark colored tortie, what they call a tortie. He's got like his little hair looks like a tortoise shell. He's multicolor, but in the wrong light when you look at him, he's very dark. Very, very dark. So he kind of looks like a black cat, but he's not a black cat.
I thought only females were torties or what they
Nope.
considered a tortie.
So
Nope.
Donna rides a motorcycle. It says, oh, I miss going on the motorcycle. Mouse rides motorcycle. You'll get one, Betty. Don't you ever think you'll be left out, because you will never be left out, Betty. You just won, Betty. My goodness, girl. You should go play the lottery.
Yeah, I want to go over to the Dowels and have some of that Thai soup over there at that little dive in.
What is it
But
with
there's
you
a
and
dive
the
over there.
tie?
Okay.
And just go for the day. Just get up and he asked me, "What do
So
you want to do when
now
I
I'm
get home?"
convinced that Mouse's feet and her appetite did not get the memo.
I know, because Tom's like, "Really?" And it's like, well, they have other stuff there. You don't have to have the soup. But I absolutely, and it's the only time when we go over there do I ever order soup in a bowl. I usually just order the cup. And he's like, okay, because they make really good, everything on their menu is amazing. But I want some of that. Oh, please. Oh, who is this person?
That speaks to me as if I needed his assistance.
Okay, hold on. I'll be right back.
All right.
Okay.
Sister, don't I have some colored staples?
I didn't get there in
I
time.
thought you did.
Well, it's okay. I'm just going to use this for right now.
No, Donna, I used to.
You could
I used to
take
ride my own
you could
motorcycle, but I
take one of
don't
your ink
anymore.
pads and change the color on them staples if you want to.
After my head injury, the doctor said, no, no, no more. So I just ride behind and wiggle all over the place, making
She's a
myself a
wiggler.
nuisance. No, I don't wiggle around too much. I
Mm.
usually sit back there and take a nap. But yeah, we won't be going far on the motorcycle, probably not even overnight because I don't like to leave Pepper alone as little as
She just
possible. She
doesn't like
doesn't like
leaving
it.
Pepper with her Aunt Wendy. And
No, you know,
I
the other
don't like the
night
way that came out. We're not doing that.
I couldn't get her to, because normally I'll tell her, come on, let's go to bed. You can have your num nums, right? And she'll
Mm-hmm.
run in there and jump up on her spot in there where I give her her snacks. And she just lifted her head and yawned, and she was in her little cage, her kennel, because Pepper loves to sleep in her kennel.
Mm-hmm.
And um, I was crocheting, and all of a sudden I could hear a cat yowling, and it's like I muted the TV because I didn't know if it was in that. I didn't know if it was Pepper or it was that orange cat that comes to Pepper, sits and looks at him through the window like that's how the other half lives. But it was terrible, the sound of it. It was just mournful, and she was sad. And I hollered for her, and she stopped yowling. It's like, come here, Pepper. Well, then she sounded like she was in distress, so I got up and I went and found her, and she was at the back door crying. And part of it could be that she's missing Tom. But when she saw me, she came running over and threw herself down, like, oh, thank God I'm not here by myself. And I've never heard her cry like that. So I told Tom we're going to have to quit leaving her alone. Either she's going to have to suck it up for the team and learn to ride on the motorcycle. Could you imagine that?
Have you seen those cute little backpack bubbles that they carry the cats around in?
I have, because Tom tried to
They're
say
they're
that
cute,
Pepper
very
would ride
adorable,
in
but
one.
it kind of cracks me up that they do.
I I don't think my vicious cat Pepper would be like, you've lost your mind. When I get out of this, you and I are going to go rounds.
You can just see her face. You want me to what?
And you, I'm going to do my business in your boots. Tom must have had a kitten or something back in the day or whatever. Back before him and I, because he's always saying, she's not going to potty in my boots. And it's like, Pepper don't potty anywhere but in her litter box, you dork. My kitty has never had a mistake.
Maybe that's what
That's,
the parents told him, so they didn't want a cat.
I don't know. All I know is if Pepper knew what he had said about her pottying somewhere, oh
Mm-hmm.
my God, she would be so indignant. She'd be like, what? You think I'm gonna what?
Mhm.
Not my baby. If she
So
even knew that I called her a dog, I call her puppy, she'd throw a fit. She knew what it was.
I'm hearing so.
oh, I'm
Sorry.
just thinking
Come on, bend in there.
thinking out loud.
Gonna
Want
bend
that
in there,
there.
or I'll glue you down. Ha ha. Who says you can't? Who said it? Who said I couldn't do it?
Me?
Who among us does not belong? Can you see that?
What is it?
Nice.
Hold
Yes,
on.
I can.
gotta. So it nests all down in there. I know it's blurry. Almost done. One more. Let's see here.
Hi, Lynn. Must be the day for the lens because your twin was here. It's the Lynn show. And I can't
Nice.
see. Come on. I'm guessing. Come
So
on.
before before we do this again, we burnish. We burnish, burnish, burnish.
What are you
Very well.
burnishing?
These score lines.
Oh,
It's
son
just
of a
this
gun.
paper. Once I get around to working, I get this done. The black cardstock is going to look amazing.
This is going to make me mad if this makes a huge hole because I cannot see to thread that needle. How was your day, Lynn? The Lynn show. It was. Your twin was just here. She was here.
I don't know how Mom does it, but Mama, even though she can't see, she can still thread a freaking needle.
I know. I usually take
And
it
it's
to
just,
her.
it's like whatever it is, how she holds it, and she.
I think she just holds it and feels of it because that's what she always tells me. She always says, just hold it, Wendy. And I'm like, hold what, Mom? I can't. I can't. Dang it.
I got nothing, Mama. I can't do it. And
I
she's like,
know.
"Oh, give me that." And it's like, okay, so but it's how she holds it in her fingers, and she puts that through there, and it's like, well, for Pete's sake.
For the sake of Pete.
Then she, then she laughs and she's like, "I could do that
Do
blindfolded."
you
It's like,
have
all
a
right then.
Susan
I
Yanni
appreciate
wants to
that.
know if you have a needle threader?
I do, but it's somewhere in that hellhole I call it craft room. And gosh dang it. See, I should not be doing this. I split that thread. I can't see. Okay, we do this kind of shit in the morning. I can't. I'm
Give it
gonna
to
sew this together.
Elizabeth.
No, I'll be sewing that in the morning. It's too late in the afternoon.
Okay,
Yes.
now we're going to cheat.
That other one went along easy because I made big holes in it. But this one I can't. So that has to be done in the morning. I hate that. There's only certain things, and this will slide in right here. It's just an extra little tiny where you rip paper out of it. It's fun. You're ripping paper for fun. And I didn't check my printer. Please tell me you're printing the right direction. Yes. Yes, we are. Okay.
Joyce says she has to go. She says the middle son, the wives, and the kids are headed to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina,
Uh-huh.
and she has to go feed their cats and tortoise for 10 days.
Why didn't you go with them?
Mercy.
All right, Joyce, we'll be here when you get back.
It's to
Yep.
have a break.
You should have went with them, Joyce. What was I gonna say? Shoot. I don't remember what I was gonna say. We're walking up on 4 o'clock. It's almost time to feed these babies. But I am not doing a live video for Elizabeth and the Savages because they bark and I don't want to upset Mama. She's had a hard enough day as it is.
Yeah.
And when I feed them, do the live video, Elizabeth just barks nonstop. And it's like, then Mom hears them barking and she'll come out and she'll say, "What's going on?" And then she'll say, "Oh, that's right." Then when we shut the video off, if I happen to have my phone in my hand, Elizabeth still wants to bark. And I don't want to upset Mama.
She says, "My mama has trained me very well. I am supposed to do this when my mom does that."
Oh,
And you know what, how
Joyce.
Weenie got trained? You know Weenie's training? When Mama puts that thing on her head, Weenie's like, "My job is to tell Mom I have to go outside."
I know it.
Because Mom put that thing on her head. And Sage, Sage's job is to sit there and roll her eyes and go, oh, for Pete's sake. My brother and my sister have lost their minds.
Pretty much, that is what
She's like,
that
my
is.
mom just needs to cover me up so I can roll over and take another nap.
Or she'll
Because
snap her
she is,
teeth at him.
because she's the smart one. She cracks me up. She's been
Okay.
so perky lately, sister.
Oh, I know, my baby.
That little bouncy, she looks so happy and so perky.
It's because she's a happy girl. She's the
Maybe
happiest
she
girl
needs
in the
that
whole USA.
Zoom thing,
Zoom,
you know.
zoom, zoom. I'm zooming in my room. that silly reel is stuck in my head. That zoom, zoom, zoom. I'm zooming in my room. Okay. Oh, we missed one. One didn't get any backing on it, but that's okay. Throw it away. I'm just teasing. This is just extra paper to write on, and it's pretty in the process. See, there's that extra one. Let me see. There, there,
Pretty,
there,
pretty,
and there.
pretty.
Pretty,
Oh,
pretty is right.
I'm going to
I wouldn't
scream.
forgive myself.
No, no
Oh,
screaming.
Joyce. If I was there, I'd help you. I do the same thing with, that's why I stay home when Tom and Cindy go camping. We can't all go at the same time unless it's someplace we could take all four of them, meaning Elizabeth, Weenie, and Sage. Somebody always has to stay home with the babies.
Well, and then Pepper, since her second birthday, I don't know. She not very tolerant of the only thing she tolerates is that orange boy kitty. Still hisses at him and throws a fit if gets too close to her window. And so I don't know how well she's going to do traveling anymore with Elizabeth and Sage and Weenie.
She'll have to make her appearances elsewhere. Is that what you're trying to say?
No, I just don't think she's going to be. Remember how we used to take them in the car? Like when
Hmm.
they'd all go to the vet? I have to take my baby vet. That's what it is.
Tomorrow is the Kentucky Derby. Derby hats and mint juleps. Oh, I love that, Lynn. Make sure you take some pictures, honey. We would love to see that. So, you know that picture that I've got of Grandma
Mm-hmm.
Goldie and Golda?
Mm-hmm.
That was at the
Check you
Kentucky
out,
Derby.
Eddie. Thank you.
What did he say? I know it. Thank you, Eddie. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. You guys don't forget to like and share the stream. Sharing is caring. I love
Very
these.
nice.
I love these
You
little
know,
cards, sister. And I found these at some place you wouldn't even think that you would get these little cards.
Mm-hmm.
that
Just
black Chanel has dyed. My hands look purple.
I was gonna say that you looked like you had something wrong when I was looking at your hands, Mouse.
Oh, it's that black Chanel I've been crocheting with. I was just looking at them thinking, what the heck? They look red and, well, they're swollen because, like I said,
What have you been up to, girl?
I've got, I put, what did I say? Have I had 18 skeins left and I put 12 on yesterday. And so I'm almost, as of today, it's been a week. So I
Of
started crocheting a king size blanket with a 6-inch drop on all four sides. And I've only got 6 skeins left to put on. And I wished I'd have took a picture of it because even Tom told me, no way. And it's like, no, I have. I did, guys. And I did that corner to corner pattern where you start in one corner and you crochet side and then to the side. It's called corner to corner. I have to think. You just
Nice.
last week I started with, okay, I said 32 skeins, and they're the big skeins like this. Um, 32 skeins I put on in 3 days. 12 skeins on yesterday, but I had to get up and had a few things to do.
So I've
Probably finished it.
I've been making the babies wait to eat a little later into the evening. So, and since I have, Mr. Weenie's quit waking me up at 4 o'clock in the morning.
That always does help.
Oh, I almost messed up.
Oops. Don't.
Wendy, whenever you come to see me, I will show you the Afghans I have crocheted. Oh, I would love to see it, and I can't wait to come and see you, Betty. We're going to come and get you and take you. I think she said, wasn't it? Didn't you say Red Lobster is your favorite place?
Yes, we'll take Betty to Red.
And can barely hear Mouse. Give me 1 second. I'm all on it.
Sorry. No, it was me. The ear mic got pushed down. Sorry.
Oh.
Betty can have lobster if she wants.
Oh, yeah. We'll have lobster knowing that it wasn't fresh.
Oh.
I won't eat frozen lobster. That's why I don't ever eat lobster when I go to Red Lobster. And depending on how lively those lobsters are in the tank, it depends on if we have them. Because do you see any ocean that they just plucked them out of?
Poor little guys.
I know it.
I ever tell you guys that when I lived down in Florida and I lived down in the Keys for a very short time, I used to go with, and I used to remember the name of the fishing or the charter that I worked for. I don't remember anymore, but we used to go out. What was it? It was like 75 miles out, and there was this one little island out there, and you stand out on the out in the water, and if you stand, we'd stand with our legs apart, and you could see the lobster walk across the bottom, and if you just moved, you know, one way or the other, if you let the
Nice.
lobster run between your legs, you could just pick them up and throw them in the bucket.
Wow.
I
Nice,
have actually
Mouse.
seen a white lobster and a blue lobster.
I love blue lobster.
I picked a
Yes.
white lobster and a blue lobster and almost got the captain, because you're not supposed to touch them white and blue ones. You don't even disturb them.
Stick
You
them in
just
your
let 'em-
pants.
You just let them walk right on by. But yeah, I used to go, and then at night we'd go shrimp fishing. We'd go scoop them out of the water. Just put your get the well, crap.
Yeah,
You
that.
You get the
Shrimp
pool
salad.
net.
Oh no, it's Olive Garden. That's what it is. It's Olive Garden. That's
Okay,
I'm
I
wrong,
was
Betty.
looking
I'm
forward
sorry,
to
I got
some-
that wrong. It's not Red Lobster. It's Olive Garden that Betty likes.
Well, we'll go there.
Righty.
They always treat you
Say
like
we'll go
family.
What's your
there.
favorite at Olive Garden, Betty?
Mm,
What's your favorite?
Apple core.
Baltimore.
Who's your friend? Betty. No, I'm teasing. Okay.
Zoom, zoom, zoom. I'm zooming
I'm
in
zooming
my
to
room.
my room.
I'm going to get you
Mhm.
guys to sing that. Ah, it's my evil plan.
Too late.
Are you doing it,
Too
sister?
late. Been doing it all day in my head. I cannot. I like all night long. Like I said, I sat and I giggled to myself for about an hour after I saw that. And Mark's like, "What are you giggling about?" I pulled it open and I said, "Here, watch this." And I let that video play about 3 times, and he was like, "Oh my god!" And I said, "Yep."
It looks like Mr. Weenie. I swear it does. And
Trying
print.
to decide. I do it this way. Okay, so we got to cut 2 different pockets.
So while we wait on that to
Dang it.
print, we're going to come back over here to this, and we're going to make some hard
Decide
decisions.
that pocket.
And I printed these yesterday.
9.5 by 7 point.
So I don't think I will. Beans, this is about pockets. They have some very good food. Usually ends up being at least 2 meals for me. Yeah, that's the amazing part. They do. I will say they give a nice big helping. They really do. Mama and I usually split one from the Olive Garden when I order.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you guys, we're walking up on 2 hours. I do need to get off here and start thinking about some dinner for Mama and I. Do you guys want to come back? You and Mouse want to come back later this evening?
Mm-hmm.
So we will be
Okay.
back about 7 o'clock. Thank you for being here, you guys. Don't forget to like and share the stream. And if you were just kicked back watching, make sure you type your name into the stream. You are going to see the stream ending soon screen. And if Dee Dee wants to write your name down, she will. As always, it's me, Wendy. Say bye, Gigi.
Bye, Gigi.
Bye,
Say bye.
everyone.
There it is.